Hey guys, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on my channel, and today is the start of what I'm hoping is going to be a beautiful series. As you can see by the title and my very botched attempt of creating Walter White, this series is going to be based upon me playing, well, role-playing should I say, as Walter White inside of Fallout 76. I'm going to be doing just the regular Wastelanders story mode, maybe even the Steel Dawn once I'm done, but for now we're just going to do the Wastelanders story. We're going to answer certain speech scenarios as Walt, what we think Walt might do. Walt slash Heisenberg. I'm not particularly choosing to be Walt over Heisenberg, just in general. The build is not going to be like super optimized or anything like that. Probably going to go the pistol route, as he does use a pistol in the show. He uses a snubbed magnum, and we could probably use a little backup energy weapon, as he will be more than capable of creating a backup weapon. Sorry, an energy weapon within the wasteland, which could cause for some fun opportunities. The perks we're going to be choosing, like I said, we're not going to super optimize them. We'll just choose perks that we think would make sense. High intelligence, obviously. I think a little bit of charisma, because Walt does have a great gift at being able to get people to do exactly what he wants and charming them in a way, as we see with him and Jesse Pinkman. And luck as well. I think quite high luck. Uh, Obviously, the terminal illness aside, he's quite lucky throughout the whole of the series. So I think those three stats will come in quite key. Um, I've tried my best to make him off of this little headshot here. I don't think it's too bad, but obviously it's not looking exactly like him. But we've done the best that we can. We do get a pair of black glasses out of the vault as well, so let's put them on. It looks a lot better with the glasses, to be fair. He definitely looks like the one who knocks now. We're fresh out of the vault, level 2. We haven't got any weapons, anything like that. We just got the food and drink and the aid that was in the vault, ready for us to take on the wasteland. This is a first for me. I've never done a video like this. I've obviously roleplayed in the past on many different Fallout games, but I've never recorded them and uploaded them. It's going to be quite a bit of a learning curve, but I also want this to be an interactive series, so I want you guys to interact with it as much as possible. Give me advice on which perks you think I should choose, which dialect options you think I could choose that will be coming up in future videos, who you think we should side with, anything like that. I love replying to your guys' comments. It's one of my favorite things to do. I reply to every single comment on any of my videos, whether it's positive or negative, because I do love engaging. Give me any feedback, even if it's basically saying you're absolutely rubbish at doing this, please give up. Any feedback, any honest opinion, just send them my way. But we've just come out of Vault 76, and we're going to head down and speak to Pennington as the first task. Let's get into it.
Oh, sir, those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Okay, so the way we're going to do dialogue choices is I'm going to choose ones that relate best to how I feel Walt would react. What I could do is say out loud what I think Walt would say, and then just choose the option that best reflects to it. So I'll obviously be thinking on the fly when I do come up with what I'm going to be saying. But we'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to be inquisitive. Anytime someone says something stupid, we're going to call them out on it, because I feel like Walt does that quite a lot, especially to Jesse Pinkman. He always likes to prove to people that he's a lot smarter than them and their idea is stupid and that his way is better. So I'll always try and sort of put them down in that sense, and I'll also take the more intelligent routes. Obviously, we're only a level 2, so we may not be able to at times, but we'll do our best. So we're just going to be really inquisitive here and just find out as much information as we can. We're going to ask him exactly who these two people are that he's referring to.
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me.
Speaking of the vault, have you seen the Overseer anywhere?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
You seem to think these two people down there are up to something. Is there anything I should know?
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna head on out.
Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Okay guys, I'm going to quickly make a transition because I want to see exactly how the NPC's audio sounded, whether we can hear them clearly, so 2 seconds. Cool, so it sounds like the audio is okay. Obviously I've enabled the text up in the top left corner when speaking as well for anyone that is hard of hearing. So we're going to head down now and speak to these two people.
Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
Seem excited.
Whoa, whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
The door's sealed tight, lady. You ain't getting in.
God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
The big one? What are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
You've been sold a dream, lovely. There's no treasure in there.
But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
So we're going to take advantage of Walt's charm and being able to get things out of people and ask them for a weapon.
They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here.
Did you happen to see another person leave this vault, an overseer?
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
And this area, anything you can tell me about it? Any dangers?
About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
That doesn't sound good. I better get going towards the wayward that you mentioned. Thank you.
Watch yourself out there.
Cool, so we've got our first weapon. By the way, guys, I'm not going to try and put on a Heisenberg impression. I've got a British accent for starters. It's just not going to work. I wish I could do an amazing Heisenberg impression, but it's just not going to work. I'm sorry. Maybe in other episodes I can bang out a little "I am the one who knocks," but yeah, definitely not. We're going to deal with these liberators. Bang. Take that steel scrap. So the way I'm going to handle getting from point A to point B is if I get from place A to place B and there's no interactions in the middle, I'll just pretty much cut most of the traveling out, as there won't be anything juicy to show. But if I come across any enemies or anything interesting, I'll keep them in. Just because I'm conscious of how long these videos could be. We're going to kill this possum here. And this is actually the second time of me trying to record this, so I I recorded 30 minutes worth of the story without realizing I was recording a blank screen. And funny enough, some guy come out of the vault called Bogdan, which I'm sure is Walter White's boss at the car wash. So we're gonna quickly here take this wood pile. Have a little speak to this guy up here.
I know all the best garbage piles in this whole area, but I also know some of the best junk piles, too. I know, you're thinking, I've seen you before, right? You recognize this mug, don't you?
Not even slightly.
That's okay. You are pretty young. Oh, well.
He actually sounds like Walter White more than I do, to be fair. We're gonna loot these things here. In
I'd
terms of
gladly
looting,
walk
guys,
up a hill
we'll
in the
loot
snow
anywhere
if
that
it
seems
means not
interesting.
eating from a garbage can again.
We'll quickly play this banjo to get some AP refresh speed.
Should have built that house long ago.
In fact, we can make this our thumbnail. Let's make this the thumbnail of the video. We'll take a photo as well. We don't have any photos in our loading screen camera roll anymore due to a hard drive replace. Boom.
Never mind. Where was I? Huh.
Oh, I didn't even play it for long enough. I'm not going to waste your time, guys. Playing a banjo just for an hour long buff. We're going to head towards the Wayward. Like I said, if we come across anything, we'll leave it in. If not, we'll just sort of transition towards where we need to be. Just because I'm conscious of how long these videos could be. Not having my Supial and a lot of AP is already killing me, but it's nice. It's nice to feel Fallout again. We got some gunshots to our left somewhere. Nothing showing up on that. We'll happily just go through. I haven't taken the more conventional way. I've taken the scenic route. Any sort of logs, anything like that, we will loot. And we'll make our way over. I think there's an NPC by here, if I remember correct. A drunk, I believe. Let's have a chat.
Cheers, friend. No. I need some more nutrition.
Yeah, he's wasted, man.
It hit me harder than a train. Oh, nice. I just saw a lightning bug over there.
I know we don't get much XP off them possums, but it's nice to get them killed. Quickly discover this area. We want to discover as many areas as we can. I don't want it to distract us too much from the story, but I also want us to come across like random enemies and things like that that can make for interesting moments. So let's discover this area. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Wixon Homestead. See if there's anything. I can hear us scorched. Alright, we'll take the typewriter and the desk fan, which is nice. There's a cat there. Chemistry jar, that's perfect for us. And we get our first gun. It's a .5 revolver, exactly what Walt would be using, I believe. Nice. Here we go. Boom. Not a bad gun. We'll take as many as you can. Scrap some for mods, because Walt will be more than capable of creating his own mods. Quickly deal with these. Ah. You know, I'm so used to using VATs in my other build that I forgot what it's like to aim manually. Some good music on there, boys. Alright, let's scrap the junk. Scrap this one. And we'll just head over to the Wayward, guys. We're not going to spend too long looting this place. We did manage to get somewhere on our map, which is good. Savage. Right, I actually need to be mindful of my bullets, to be fair. We haven't got an awful lot of ammunition early on. Cool, so it looks like we're going to get to the Wayward with no real interventions from any enemies, anything like that. See if we can find some corn here, which will help. Some there. Normally these are always looted, so it's nice to get some at least. What's my hunger bar looking like? Oh, it's full. Cool, we're gonna head in the Wayward and meet Duchess. Any characters around to speak to? What's this guy doing? He's glitching out. Wouldn't be a Fallout game if we didn't have any glitches, would it now, lads and lasses? And there we go, we got our first thumbnail of the video there on the loading screen. Nice. Thankfully we're running this game off an M.2 solid state drive, so it should be fast in terms of loading. Let's loot all this.
Sweetheart, I think you must be
We can hear there's some beef going on in the
There's
side.
pointing at me in my
We'll
own
pretend we
vault
can't hear
is
that
a
for now.
terminal affliction.
Right, let's do this.
Look around. Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you?
On completely unrelated to the quest note, those two look like they could totally be brother and sister. Cool, so the charisma option is locked. Damn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, what's going on here?
None of your damn business.
What's going on is that this one seems to think I know where this big treasure is, and that I'm building my new bar out of refuse for fun.
Lady, this is your last warning. Our crew is getting that treasure. And I will happily send you both to the great goddamn beyond if you don't start explaining where I can find what's ours.
Tell me more about this treasure that you're speaking of. Maybe we can work something out.
Treasure's our crew's business, not yours. And unless I start getting answers right now, I'm gonna start shooting people.
Crew? What crew? Lady, if he's part of a crew, I think you should tell him what he needs to hear.
Yeah, lady. Listen to the smart man. Spill and we never have to see each other again.
As happy as never seeing your ugly mug again would make me, I can't just magic up information I don't know.
Look, she clearly doesn't know anything about this treasure that you're talking about, so why don't you ask someone else and leave?
No, I think I'll beat it out of her after I finish with you.
Okay, we tried, guys. We tried to be peaceful.
He's with us!
Haha,
Told
unlucky.
you it was gonna end badly.
Short hunting
Now
rifle,
I'm hoping
nice.
you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
We best put our gun down then. Ah. There we go.
Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What was that all about? I've only just left the vault and there's a second person I've heard go on about treasure.
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
Crane? Who the hell is Crane? Do you need any help dealing with those?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair
Shouldn't
of
have chose
hands.
that option.
See?
Should have asked about the overseer.
That boy you put down. He's not the first of his crew to roll in here, but I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house, but my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
Okay, so we should have asked them about the overseers first, to be fair. Obviously the inquisitive route. So what we're going to do is ask them what we think the plan is. I didn't say that I would help, but I'd like to hear a plan first, just in case I do.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Obviously not that one. If I wanted to grab the attention of thugs looking after treasure, I'd pretend that I had the treasure myself, maybe with a sign.
Bingo. Exactly.
This is all on the fly, guys.
Just give
So
me
I hope
1
you do
second.
laugh at some of my my text choices and my improv. Yeah, we're here to have a laugh as well as roleplay.
I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Trust me, I'm more than capable of building a couple of signs.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Before I leave, I want to ask you. I'm not the first person to come out of the vault, and in particular, I'm looking for my overseer. You wouldn't have happened to have seen her, would you?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape just on the other side of the road that it seems she left behind for one of her dwellers, though it's a bit out of date now. Maybe it was waiting there for you. Happy to give it to you, so long as you're still willing to help us.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Okay guys, so we've done our first little quest. I've got our rewards there. Nice. Stop the attacks on the wayward for good. Let's take a look at the quests a sec, because they look a bit cluttered up on the top. I want to get rid of the miscellaneous ones, because they're all just going to be completed anyway, with general play. So we've got First Contact and Hunter for Hire. Let's do... I believe First Contact sends us through the story before Wastelanders come out. I could be wrong, so we'll do Hunter for Hire, which is building the crane sign. So let's open this. We're probably going to see this loading screen all the time now. Like I said, I didn't have any left because I changed my hard drive, so all the photos went as a result, and I had the default ones. So we could just take we could take one an episode, or maybe a couple an episode, which would be quite cool. So we're going to read the plan to learn this sign. Boom. We'll also read that recipe while we're at it. We don't need to speak to Mort, we're very familiar with that. Build a weapons workbench at your camp. Right, so camp-wise, where are we going to put this camp? I have a perfect idea for a long-term camp as Walt. I remember drinking some Nuka-Shine before and waking up in an area there was a real obvious Easter egg towards Breaking Bad, so I think that'll be a great place to build our camp. But for now, we're just going to build it here. Move camp just by here, and we're just going to quickly put up the sign. Oh, look at that, we've leveled up. Let's put up this crane sign just here.
Broadcast tape
Does it need power?
Please
Doesn't look
deposit
like.
data tape into any relay system terminal.
Ah,
Target
right,
locked.
yes. We're going to have to go. Continue playing. We're going to have to go over here to load our broadcast tape into a radio tower. So let's crack on with that, guys. So let's go on our first little adventure, guys. Come on. Ah, not having a lot of AP is killing me already. I don't know how you guys feel about mutations for this build. Obviously, I guess, well, Walt does have some mutated cells as a result of having a terminal illness. So I guess we could use mutations, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Like I said, I want this to be very interactive. I want you guys to make a lot of choices. Yo, this new bug that's going on at the moment is mad. See the way that red stag flew across there? But yeah, like I said, I want you guys to be making some choices in here with me, choosing which perks to have, everything like that. Let's talk to these.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Ah, right, okay, typical Brotherhood spiel. Take some ammo, some more ammo there.
One day I'll make men.
Let's crack on with getting to the radio station. Take some nut fruit. Okay, so we need to make some adhesive. We've got corn and mut fruit, which is nice. But yeah, like I said, guys, I want it to be interactive. If you think there's any perks that we can choose, let me know. Obviously, intelligence perks is going to be the main one for this build, which will help us level up quite quick, which is not too bad. There will come across a point in this story where we need to get to level 20. So us choosing intelligent perks will only help us level up faster. I do have, I think, 6 or 9 lunchboxes that I haven't redeemed on the scoreboard as well, which is quite cool. Looks like we're not really going to run into anything beside a bunch of rad stags here. So if nothing shows up, we'll just transition over to the radio tower, guys. Okay, we are at the radio station. Look at this. What? Can you hear some noise? Probably some scorched. Take this mut fruit. Yeah, there he is. Give it a little left to right. This gun's alright, you know. It's been so long since I had to use any pipe pistols or anything like that. That isn't too bad early on in the build, which is nice. Dealt with them nice and easy. To be honest, I probably should be using my machete, saving some bullets, but we're getting decent ammo off of the scorched anyway. Looks like we ain't the first ones to come through here today. There's a bunch of already killed scorches. Let's load this holotape. Which one is it? Broadcast tape. Nice.
Message uploaded.
Boom.
Initiating broadcast pulse.
There we go, guys. We've done the first part of this quest.
All consumers. New business established.
See if there's anything in here worth looting.
Crane. Treasure Hunters. Incorporated. To exchange
Got a
goods
gas
and
mask
services.
suit. Gas mask, sorry, not gas mask suit.
Follow the sign.
I wonder how this looks on Walt. Let's have a look.
Broadcast complete.
Ha! Brilliant. Let's put the black rim glasses back on. I like the look of the black rim glasses, to be fair. Ah, looks like I haven't disabled the mod that I had on for one of my videos where I had ballistic fiber glowing. I'll disable that mod once we've finished recording this episode. But let's head back to our camp. We're just going to fast travel. Pointless running all the way down there. See our nice little loading screen. Loading screen shouldn't be too long during this playthrough. I'm probably going to edit them out anyway, but look, that only took a couple seconds, so it's not too bad. It's not worth the hassle. Right, so we should have a bunch of people turning up now to our camp. Let's see what they have to say. If our plan works. Otherwise, me and Duchess will just look really, really daft. I can see someone over there already. This game looks beautiful, man. I always forget how beautiful this game is.
Crane! You here?
Okay, so it won't take this guy long to realize we're not actually Crane.
Whoa. You're not Crane. The hell's going on here?
You're right, I'm not Crane, but I'm trying to find out about the treasure that he's found. Do you have any information?
Crane found the treasure? Holy shit. Where is he?
If I knew where he was, I wouldn't be here pretending to be him now, would I?
Wayward, huh?
Oh, I chose the wrong option.
Might be at
God,
place
blimey.
a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Guys. I think I've done that twice already in the first episode. Like I said, this is a learning curve, guys. I'm thinking so much about having to improv on the text options that I'm forgetting to like go down and choose the one I need to do because all I'm thinking is saying my sentence correctly. Forgive me, guys. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. Even though there's no chat. F's in the comment section, lads. Alright, we can see the other two there. Taking ages to come over. Nice little camp though, and we look, we got a thing there. There we go. These guys don't look so peaceful compared to the other guy. Let's see if we can try and diffuse any anger they have towards us and use violence as a last term result.
You Crane? This it? Thought you were some kind of big shot. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
So I'm guessing your gang are the ones that keep terrorizing the Wayward. I'll tell you where the treasure is if you could tell me exactly where your camp is located so I can talk to your leader.
Where we're camped? Okay. It's... No. Why don't you go first?
Listen, I'm the one with the information that you want. You go first.
No. You first.
Where are we gonna go? Walt is a good liar. Alright. It's inside Vault 76. That's where you'll find the treasure.
You think we're idiots?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The only thing in 76 are a bunch of wimpy, soft-shelled
Oh, yeah?
that got to nap away the apocalypse.
Is that what you
Now,
think?
Start flapping.
I think we're gonna have to kill these guys.
Messy.
Let's do it. Let's just attack them. Go.
Son of a
Boom.
bitch. Fine. Let's do this.
Headshot. There's one. Oh, let's use our machete. He's just standing there watching. Ah! Melee's not my forte on this game, guys, as you can see. Ah, level left arm, let's take that. We need some armor actually. Boom, let's equip that. Take that. And guys, if you have any ideas on any apparel that we can wear to look like Walt, I know there's some like scientist lab coats in this game, some casual clothes maybe that look very Heisenbergy. Comment section below, let me know. I'm gonna head over to Duchess, let her know what we have found.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
Yeah, they're camped out at the headquarters at West Virginia Lumber Company.
Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Tell me more about this family that you mentioned.
You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
And this scrapper, what plan does he have to get past these people?
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
Okay, cool. I'll talk to the family and I'll talk to this scrapper and we can see what kind of plan we can come up with.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
Okay, cool guys. So we have got our first proper quest in the sense that we're not sort of going and putting radio towers in. We're going to speak to other people, and we will come across the leader of the Free Radicals, I think they're called. I'm very conscious of how long this video has been, so we'll call this one the end of part one. Let me know if you guys actually want to see more of this series, because if you guys think it might be a waste of time, or if you think it's not a very good series idea, I'd love you guys to let me know. This can be the intro to it, and then next episode, then we'll get into the nitty-gritty parts where we'll contact the little raider gang. We'll get into all the first parts of the Wastelanders quest, which will be quite fun. Probably get some more guns, scrap a few things, make a small camp. It'll be quite interesting. But yeah, leave your feedback down below in the comment section. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and please do subscribe to the channel if you're looking forward to more Walter White Wednesdays. Walter White Wednesdays. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll call it Walter White Wednesdays. I'll upload this video on Wednesday, so please do subscribe if you want to see the rest of this series. Thank you.